Escalated. Hä? Ah, da lang. Da vorne ist ein Ding zum Aufladen, also können wir unsere Dinger eh schon raushauen. Alles geht jetzt auch 6 Runden lang, sehe ich gerade. So, wie war das nochmal? Der ist Silber und Wind.
Arcus, activate!
Arcus, activate!
Wiring Steel.
There! There! It's mine!
Ah, die kommen ja eh nicht bis zu mir, sehr gut.
Ha!
Ha!
Yeah!
Damn it!
I shall go.
Warum ist der eine verwirrt? Nee.
Now! They're mine!
My turn!
Here I go! Ha!
Let's go! Shot!
Now! There! There! They're
Okay, unsere
mine!
CP sind eigentlich fast ganz oben.
Yeah! It's mine!
All right! Ha! Wide open! I'll assist.
Let's go! Yeah! It's down! It's mine!
I shall go.
Sure.
It's mine! There!
Let's go!
Now!
Können wir auf jeden Fall schön weiter drauf eindreschen. Alle sind bei 200 und dann ist die Sache
Let's go!
easy.
Shot! There! It's mine!
Now! There!
Sure. Yeah! An opening!
Here I go! Ha!
Und tschüss.
Nice! We did.
Und 4000 Punkte. Passt. Jetzt haben wir die Kiste. Serum Alter.
Ha! Ha!
Es ist schon eins von den Allianzschiffen, ne? Das ist aber direkt neben dem Dorf. Du wirst mir doch nicht erzählen, dass... Ja gut, wahrscheinlich... Man muss aber damit rechnen, das ist ja nicht immer alles, was man so richtig macht, ne? Warte mal, Arts. Quartz. Needle Shot, Crest, Earth Pulse, Ivy Nail. Deva, Sulbra, Chronodrive, Ding. Kriegt man das eigentlich auch? Ne, da kriegt man bloß die Unterstützung, ne? Beowulf, Bienenflame. Impassion hat er automatisch, das brauche ich dem gar nicht geben. Crystal Edge. Scorpio, Silverthorn, Analyze Saintly Force. Silverthorn, Arcan raus. Galleon Ford. Ne, P plus 120. Silver Bell. Delay reduced to half after Mirage Arch. Das wäre eigentlich geil, ne? Habe ich dasselbe... Warte mal, habe ich dasselbe eigentlich auch für Feuer? Da Seal 2. Attack Crafts can seal enemies 50%. Das ist wahrscheinlich geiler als der 40. Forte Impassion. Stärke 10 restores CP by attacking enemies on the field. Wie schaut's bei Grün aus? Was hatten wir da stattdessen? Lagbreaker. Movement's down, aber nur S. Area L. Cures Elements. Die Curia können wir austauschen gegen das andere der Curia, ne? Hä? Das soll man jetzt einem anderen geben, oder? Ja, dann passt schon. Haben wir 2, die wir kurieren können. Gut, lassen wir jetzt einfach mal so. Warte mal, können wir noch upgraden? Venom Flame R. Eins equipped. Passion R. Restore 30 CP. Ich habe 2 im Passion. So, nochmal kurz in den Orbmans schauen. Ich brauche schon wieder zu lang, ey. Er hat doch, glaube ich, im... Ne, er hat im Passion gar nicht ausgerüstet. Er hat im Passion automatisch. Sie hat Cast und den ganzen Scheiß, das passt eigentlich. Hier könnte man eigentlich im Passion geben, ne? Impede. Das Cancel Arts ist bei ihr gut. Effort. Teils zum Wiederbeleben. Silverthorn Analyze Saintly Force. Wir könnten Silverbell raustun für Ding. Strike 2, Critical Rate für 4%. Ja, komm, dafür tun wir Impassion R rein. So, jetzt aber speichern. Nein. Ja gut, jetzt ist ein neuer Scheiß drauf. Sowas passiert immer und immer wieder. Und los. Highspeed weg.
Look! Over there!
Ist ja nicht so, als ob wir es einfach vorher rein schon gesehen hat.
Just as we thought.
That's the landing craft from the Pantagruel.
Damn, look at all these creepy-ass flowers. And over there, just the ladies we thought we'd see.
Duchess Mildine. Ach, schau doch nicht so. General Aurelia Le Guin. Wobei die in Weiß schon auf jeden Fall besser ausschaut. Hat die vorher auch Weiß gehabt? Nee, doch, keine Ahnung.
Muse.
And Principal Aurelia.
Oh, you finally arrived. My young horned lions.
Welcome, Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7 Special Operations. My name is Mildine Uselith de Cayenne. I am heiress to the Cayenne Duchy and sponsor of the Weissland Army. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last.
Our acquaintance.
A new introduction for your new identity, is that it?
Oh, Yuna. You'll have to forgive me for hiding the truth from you. Muse was an old nickname of sorts, one my parents gave me before they passed. After the accident, however, their duchy was inherited by my Uncle Croy. No sooner had he taken his seat as the new Duke Cayenne than I was shipped off to Heimdall, out of sight and out of mind. There, I spent close to a decade as a student at St. Astraea, all the while knowing that my uncle's actions would one day lead to civil war.
What?
That's impossible.
You're saying that as a little kid, you knew there was gonna be a civil war?
It only made sense. I could see what my uncle would make of House Cayenne's assets, the machinations of the other 4 great houses, and the Rhineford group as well. The Empire's relationships with Crossbell and the Republic, the Blood and Iron Chancellor's plots. Excluding supernatural elements, such as the Society and the Divine Knights, all of these factors allowed me to predict that the Noble Alliance would move to suppress the reformist faction by force, and that it would all lead to Duke Cayenne's, to my Uncle Croy's inevitable downfall.
If you were anyone else, I'd think that was a bluff.
Lady Mildine contacted me right at the close of the Civil War. As an ally of Count Egret, I'd known of her since she was a child. When she predicted every twist and turn of the Northern War, right down to the Empire's proposal, I made up my mind. I would see Lady Mildine as the next head of House Cayenne, not that sham of a man Marquis Ballard. Though I must admit to this day, I find both her ambition and the accuracy of her predictions intimidating. For instance, she sought contact with the Witch of Ouroboros to bolster her list of allies. And by the end of last year, she had foreseen the national mobilization law, the war with Calvard, and even the curse overtaking the Empire.
Last year?
Damn, she's like some kind of monster.
You can't be clairvoyant. So what is it?
I merely look at the pieces in play and consider how they will interact. No clairvoyance necessary. I see the current state of things, the events that led up to this point, and the multitude of futures spreading out before us. And, most importantly, I see the goal of the one who controls the game board. At the moment, Chancellor Osborne is unmistakably that person. Prince Olivert noticed this as well, and did all he could to stop Osborne's ambitions. But it became clear to me that he never quite understood the extent of the Chancellor's plans. Which is why I started devising some plans of my own. The first was getting the General here to take over as principal of the Thor's Branch campus. And the second was claiming the title of Duchess Cayenne and recruiting soldiers to my side behind the scenes. Then, when the Great Twilight broke out, I established the Viceland Army. It is with this very force that I intend to stop Operation Jormungand. Perhaps you could say they're the dagger I prepared to strike at the heart of the serpent.
Music.
I'm finally starting to see what Eustace was talking about. I don't quite understand how, but you really do intend to fight them, don't you? The Imperial Army has grown to a massive size with the recent draft. It may very well be the largest force ever assembled. An army of 1 million strong, poised to destroy Calvard. Yet you still plan to stand against them?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Are those women we met earlier another part of your plans? The ones affiliated with the Principality of Remiferia and a certain other country.
So you ran into them, did you? Must be fate. But you are correct. We invited them here to discuss their cooperation. I imagine they're secretly conferring with their respective countries as we speak.
All right, I'm starting to see what you're after now.
It's gonna mean a lot of bloodshed. Even if it's successful, there will be a ton of casualties.
True. I estimate it will result in hundreds of thousands of deaths. Though in the worst-case scenario, it could be millions. Civilian and soldier alike.
So many dead.
You're serious about this?
I am. At this point, the Imperial Army has gained too much momentum for us to be able to stop it outright. Erebonia was already the greatest military power in Zemuria. And like you said, conscription has only further increased its strength. That's without even factoring in the Panzer Soldats, railway cannons, and airships. It has the advantage in both numbers and technology. What's more, the Chancellor has Ouroboros at his beck and call. And above all else, there's the Great Twilight itself. Its curse removes any chance that those involved in the conflict could grow weary of war. At this early phase, many are able to resist its influence, but that won't last forever. It's only a matter of time until every soul in Erebonia will be able to think of nothing but war. Which is why I presented the other nations an ultimatum. Do nothing, and allow themselves to be swallowed up by the Empire, forever stained by its curse. Or join me in one final effort to keep the world from ending. Fighting back, no matter the cost. That's what I told those women you met, and it's what I've told everyone else I've been in contact with.
Just how many countries have you spoken to?
Wait. You're telling me you've talked to everyone already?
Much like Operation Jormungand itself, my plan is well underway. The bell cannot be unrung. Even if I were to die, the choice to fight or be overtaken would still remain. Now, I'll keep my predictions as to what they will choose to myself. But humans are foolish and prideful, but they tend to show their true colors and their true strength. in times of crisis. In the end, that will be the deciding factor.
Unbelievable.
You've got guts. Even with your predictions, this can't have been easy.
But, Muse, why join us? I can see your resolve, and I get what you're trying to do. But what I don't get is why you joined Class VII. What purpose did that serve? If everything you just told us is true, wouldn't it have been more effective for you to stay behind the scenes? And even if enrolling at the branch campus was part of your plan, you didn't need to transfer to Class VII. Wasn't sticking with us through everything that happened in the Grawl an unnecessary risk?
I only did what would benefit me, naturally. How could I resist the chance to get close to the son of the Chancellor, the Ashen Awakener himself? He seemed like he would have some connection to the curse, so I thought that learning more about him would be advantageous in the long run. Of course, it didn't hurt that Instructor Rean is totally my type.
Okay, that part I believe. But the rest of that explanation was bullshit.
Agreed. That sounds like a job for one of your pieces. As a player, it would be safer for you to stay removed from all this. And that includes you talking to us in person right now.
When I connected with everyone in the Grawl, I felt a warmth inside you, Muse. No matter what you might say now, you couldn't have fabricated that. Your feelings toward all of us are genuine. That's the one thing I can say with absolute certainty.
Altina.
Your poker face is starting to crack, Egret. Still, that little trick of yours is something else. You could really give Osborne a run for his money. And this plan you've come up with is probably the best chance anyone has of shutting down the Empire. But the question is, can you live with yourself afterward? Yeah, you've thought the plan up, but I'm guessing you sure as hell wish there was another way.
Listen, Muse. You may not think so, but you really are just a regular girl.
What?
Your friendships with Elise and Alphen, your pride in our class, your major crush on Instructor Rean, they're all part of that. That dirty mind of yours and the way you tease people can be a little annoying, I admit. Still, you're just an ordinary girl who loves sweets, gossip, and all sorts of other regular stuff. Same kind of girl you'd find anywhere. Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
Oh, I get it. You wanted to tell us what you were up to. Because every plan you came up with involved a huge sacrifice. And you were hoping Class VII would be able to help you find a better solution.
I...
Let me put it another way. What do you really want, Muse? I'm not asking future Duchess Mildine, Uselith, de whatever. I'm asking Muse Egret, member of Class VII. What do you want to do?
Yuna, the truth is...
Well, isn't this a touching sight?
Those uniforms.
The branch campus.
They're from the main campus.
Main.
And isn't that...
So aus Main Campus Class 41 Geithner. Ada Grant. Major Michael Irving. Die wissen, dass die Aurelia da ist, ne? Crown Prince Cedric Rice Arno. Oh, die will ich den Arsch aufreißen, Junge. Shirley is a sanguine ogre. Enforcer number... Was war's?
We meet again,
17?
Class 7.
Don't try to run. We have you surrounded.
Ada. Fritz? And...
It's been some time, Class 7. How convenient to find all of you in one place.
Ah, former instructor Irving. I wish I could say I was surprised to see you on their side. I take it you've chosen to remain with the military then.
Receptive as ever, former Principal Le Guin. I have some plans of my own. I've since taken on the position of Field Exercise Supervisor for the Thor's main campus. For your safety, I would advise you all to come quietly.
Are you kidding me?
It's good to see you, Kurt. How have you been since the Graal?
Your Highness.
Is that the sanguine ogre?
What the shit is she doing in a Thor's uniform?
Oh, you like it? I thought I filled it out nicely.
Everyone's here. Just like the intelligence division said they would be. The would-be Imperial assassin Ash Carbide, and all of his Class 7 accomplices. Even Lady Mildine, suspected instigator of the recent armed uprisings. As a representative of both Thor's and the Imperial family, it is my duty to take you all in.
Go ahead and try!
I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen.
What? You think you're hot shit now that you've got some shiny new toys?
As a matter of fact, I do. After all, what good is power if you can't exercise it? And right now, you are all powerless to stop me. Especially given that my sniper has a bead on your Rakshasa right now.
Garrus the Blitz. Als ob das
The
die
Red
Dinge...
Constellation's here too?
I called in the big guns.
This whole thing seems a little petty, but whatever.
I'm only here to fulfill His Highness's orders.
Between the Jaegers and Major Irving, they've staged a two-pronged offensive. Having to fight my way through both of them and ensure Lady Mildine's safety might prove a tad bothersome.
We've set up a perimeter with the Ark Royale and the RMP's anti-aircraft cannons. Trying to escape aboard your landing craft would be suicide. And don't even try bringing out your Panzer Soldats. That will make no difference.
You knew about that, huh?
He was our instructor, after all.
Be that as it may, my friends have shown me a new potential path, and I'm not about to let that slip through my fingers. Do your worst. I, Muse Egret of Class 7, will fight back with everything I've got.
Muse.
Hell yeah, that's more like it!
That's right. This is not where our story ends.
Not until we get our instructor back.
Oh, very well. I suppose we'll have to break you before you really understand the position you're in. And we'll do so with the greatest that Thor's Class 1 has to offer. Show us how far you've come since the Graal.
We won't let our history stay our blades.
So don't give us anything less than your all.
Wasn't planning on it, assholes!
I hope you're ready, Your Highness.
I've been waiting for a chance to cut loose.
Let's do this!
I'm ready. We fight together, everyone!
Let's do this, new Class 7!
Here I come!
Prepare yourselves.
Okay, die 4 gegen uns 4.
You better not disappoint me, okay?
Give it your all! You'll need it!
Reduce all enemy HP. Reduce the enemy HP to a certain amount within 30 to 40 turns.
Nuh-uh.
Mörderstrafe. Alter.
Nope.
Warte mal, das Ding mit einer Hit gekillt? Hast du mich verarscht jetzt hier?
Got you now!
There. Here I go.
Okay. Art Celebration. Jetzt wird's spannend. Jetzt räumen wir mal hier ein bisschen auf, Mann.
Now.
Ivy Nail.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the help. Yeah. I'll be here for you.
Let's
Jetzt
go.
können wir hier aufräumen. Die stehen. Okay, so.
Now.
Let's go.
Okay, die ziehen wir gar nicht so viel ab. Warte mal. Kurt, Ragnar Strike.
Behold, now I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar is right.
Nicht schon wieder?
Right.
Okay. Danach kommt er und danach kommt die Muse.
This is it.
Ha! Not today.
I'm going.
So, dich tauschen wir jetzt aus.
I'll leave it to you.
Gegen unseren schönsten hier. Alter, räum auf, Mann. Wir kriegen es aber nicht alle rein, oder? Doch. Wir haben sie alle drin. Yes. Aufräumen.
Now. Ha! I ain't done with you. Bilio Raid! Sweet dreams.
Und 2 sind weg, vielleicht der dritte auch.
Possible.
Pitiful. You're holding out rather well.
How about this? Burn!
Let's go.
Now.
Warte mal, nee, du greifst direkt an. Hat die eigentlich irgendeine Schwäche? Nee, alles 100, ne? Aber wir können mal mit Arts. Oh ne, gibt's auch nicht.
Yeah. Here I go.
Oh shit, die alte sitzt zweimal dran.
My turn.
Oh, doch nicht.
My turn.
How about
Now.
burn?
Hä, die geht dann weg und dann haut sie drauf, ne?
Charging.
My turn.
Here I go.
Nee, sie ist die einzige, wo heilen kann. Das sollten wir vielleicht. Nein, warte mal, der andere kann auch heilen.
Orcus activate.
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I shall go.
Oh shit. Eben Crest können wir denn machen. Sledgehammer kriegen wir auch nicht hin.
Search mode activate. Scan complete.
How bloody cross!
It's my turn.
Oh, ging eigentlich. Aber hat die jetzt irgendwas runter? Eigentlich nicht, ne?
Wide open.
It's mine. My turn. It's down.
They're mine.
I got this. Yeah!
I'll assist. Now.
Move. Wir stehen alle schön in der Reihe, ne?
Now.
Okay, trifft bloß einen.
Charging. Here I go. Orcus activate.
Let's go.
Deadly
I got this.
Very well.
Now. Yeah.
Na gut, das ist eh. Sehr schön.
You guys are pretty good.
Und wir haben alles so zusammengebracht, wie wir es gewollt haben. Das ist 69 auf 70. Magical, Bryoniac 2. Ash auf 71, 4 auf 71. Mit eurem Lutscherverein da. AP increased by 3.
I can't believe you've improved this much. Well, you didn't bore me. I'll give you that.
What did you expect? Hatchlings have to grow up someday, right?
We couldn't afford to lose now. Not to you, Your Highness. As a Vander, I swore my swords to your protection. But now that you've lost your way, I need to protect you from yourself.
Kurt.
Nur weil du ein fancy Schwert hast, oder was?
Fine. Let's see how those swords of yours fare against this! To me! Testarossa!
Testarossa ist der Familiar Knight. Aber ein geiles Schwert hat er.
Now, are you ready for the real battle?
So this is the demon that wields 1,000 weapons.
Your Highness, this is outside the scope of our operation.
Seriously? You're whipping it out now? I swear, a little excitement and off you go.
Allie, now!
Black Shade! Release!
You really think that such puny machines stand a chance against the Divine Knight?
What the heck is that?
Damn. 1,000 weapons is right.
It still has remnants of the Vermilion Apocalypse's power inside it.
If only we had a Spiegel.
Funny you should say that.
Elite Panzersoldat Spiegel ass.
But how?
I just so happened to stumble upon it at Rock Patio, and quietly delivered it to the others for this very contingency.
You guys.
Looks like it got there okay.
Your timing was perfect, Muse. Sandy helped us finish up the repairs.
Give him help for us, Kurt.
Right. Of course.
You really do plan for everything, don't you?
Now we can turn the tide!
So you've got one more piece of junk. What good will that do?
You're about to find out!
Here we go.
Ja, passt schon, so los geht's. Ah, ich habe keine Ex-Ops gebaut, ne? Shit.
Who shall I destroy first?
Oh, wir werden jetzt so den Arsch aufreißen, Junge. Reduce enemies HP to 50%.
Alright!
Oh, das ist der Kopf, wenn er nochmal dumm steht.
Let's go. Shot. It's down. It's mine.
What?
Sure.
It's down! It's mine!
You're mine!
Ja, nee, du bist meiner, Alter. Oh shit, jetzt ziemlich viel ab, Alter. Fuck. Melting Slice.
Yes!
Okay, X-Arts. Sapphire Rain. Recovers it. Ah.
There!
Here I go!
Speedrunde.
You can't escape! Fire!
My turn.
Steht eigentlich normal dort? Ja.
It's down. It's mine.
Alter, wir sind gleich bei dem Finisher, Mann.
My turn.
What?
Yeah! It's mine!
Let's go!
Wie hier voll abgeht, ey. Rain, Blade, und Impede, Delay 3.
Right there! It's mine!
Oh, jetzt hätte ich Finisher machen können.
I got this.
Aber... Macht er noch seine Attacke? Ich glaube schon, ne? Mal schauen auf den Arm.
It's down!
Yes, Unite!
Everyone, go!
Leave it to me!
Mischt den Blechhaufen auf.
It's mine! Ryan, combo!
Now,
Physical Reflect. Ah, ich kann das bloß auf meinen machen, ne? Shadow Rise, Speed Down.
yeah!
What? Demon bow, fire! For mine!
Oh, jetzt geht er ab. Oh, das Ding ist fast im Arsch, ne? Warte mal, es waren die Arme.
Let's get him! They're mine!
This is bad.
Speed Down.
Now it's interesting.
Achso, ja. Spirit.
Spirit!
Let's go!
Der ist bei 91.000. Sollten wir den heilen? Nee.
Spirit!
For mine!
Ich hätte vielleicht blocken sollen, wäre vielleicht gescheiter gewesen.
There! All right! Let's get him! They're mine!
For mine!
My turn.
Jetzt ist wieder der Kopf.
Yeah! It's mine!
My turn! There!
Und dann nächstes
It's my turn!
Ende.
What?
Let's get him!
Finish. Unite.
All right! Everyone ready?
Ja gut, dann machen wir schneller.
Got it!
It's mine! What?
Excel!
What?
Und gebroke.
Why are you resisting?
Weil du ein Lutscher bist, ganz einfach. Und du die Fresse Politkört. Das wird mir gar nicht schmecken.
Take him down, Bander!
Kurt!
Did we get him?
Was that enough?
No, it's not over yet.
This is absurd. How could mere Panzer Soldaten do this?
Come on, Princey boy. You can do better than that. You do know how much stronger your machine is than theirs, right? You're bringing shame to the Testarossa name. You're so pathetic, I can feel my weapon cringing at you.
Surely, now's really not the time. And please don't call me Princey boy.
Whatever you say, Your Highness.
Ada, Fritz, everyone into the Soldats! They only have 3. We'll bring them down through sheer numbers.
Your Highness!
That's going too far.
Are you questioning your prince's orders? The Red Constellation, then! What are you waiting for? Capture them!
Your Highness!
I don't think so.
What the? Old Class 7?
Heck of an entrance.
Are all of you okay? We managed to pinpoint the singularity, so we came to help. Forgive the impropriety, Your Highness.
However, we cannot let your unchivalrous behavior go unchallenged.
That's right. We will not stand idle while our fellow Class 7 members are in danger.
How did they manage to break through the RMP's perimeter?
I'll admit their timing's good, but...
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This makes no difference. Bring everyone you like. It won't change.
Are you quite sure about that?
In your face.
What?
Ooh la la!
Isn't that...
It was here this whole time?
The Pantagruel!
Impossible! Where did it come from? That was some truly impressive cloaking.
Vita Clotilde, the Azure Abyss.
Well done, Miss Witch. You ask the impossible, and I deliver. Hello, Your Highness. You've gotten taller since we last met. Major, Ogre, how have you been? Our side's ready to fight at any time. Are you?
Damn! That's one way to turn the tables.
Prince Cedric, I hate to admit this, but we don't have the power to deal with their forces as it stands. I suggest we make a strategic retreat.
Very well, Major. Send word to all main campus students. Kurt, Class 7, crew of the Pantagruel. This round goes to you. But I will not allow this insult to go unavenged. I promise you that.
Main campus students, withdraw!
Yes, sir!
That means us too, Gareth.
Right.
Ach, das Gesicht vom Prinzen, so geil. So thought main campus students on the Red Constellation retreated. Once everyone had calmed down, Musa and Vita began to talk things through. Brigadier General Wallace Baradios.
These Class 7 reunions are never uneventful. Still, it's good to see you all again.
Right back at you, Brigadier General. And thank you for saving us. You know, Ygritte, I thought it was weird you just had one person with you, even if it was the Rakshasa. But damn, keeping the ship right above our heads the whole time, that's a hell of a move. Ah, it's Vita's idea, and it worked out at the end, right? Don't be so modest, you're the one who timed things out and gave the command after all. I didn't even realize you know each other. She reached out after the incident at the Infernal Castle. Since then, her sponsorship has been a great help to us. In turn, Vita's been supporting my plans and teaching me a little magic. Ah, well, that's worrisome. But my concerns aside, it really is nice to see you, Vita. Emma. Finally got rid of those silly glasses, did you? You must be serious. That's right, I'm going to rescue Rean and Celine. I don't have time to hide who I am.
It would appear you are the same as ever, Vita.
Grandmother. Hello, Grandmother. Calling from Erin, I take it?
Correct. It simply took me a while to get a grasp on the spirit veins over there. Emma's not the only one with grievances to air, Vida, but we have more pressing matters to attend to. Wouldn't you lot agree?
Oh yeah, right. Does that mean there's a singularity here after all?
The profusion of pleroma grass should be proof enough. Hurry and drive the stake into it.
I'm on it. Ah, jetzt sind schon mehr. That's makes 5 now, together with the ones we found in Norgia and Nord. 2 more to go. Rescuing our instructor is finally starting to feel like a reality. Oh, I see. Yes, this should allow you to pin down the workshop's location. You all really are amazing. Even with the odds stacked against you, you've still found a silver of hope to hold on to. Hey, don't act like you're not a part of this. Yeah, Musi, remember what you told us earlier? And your plans are set up so they can carry on with your overseeing them personally, right? Come with us, we'll get Instructor Rean back together. But I've got the Golden Rakshasha already, that's enough of a symbol to rally your troops behind. And isn't this a perfect chance to make Schwarzer own us one for life? Also, I'm not sure that it will ever balance out everything he's done for us. It's your choice, Musi. We can still rescue him without you. It is most likely the one who rescues him first will see the most gratitude. I wouldn't have thought this would have been more appealing to you, but I suppose it does not matter. You won't be first either way. They are very skilled in pushing her buttons. Well, when you put it like that, how can I not come along?
Then I, Muse Egret, will happily return to Class 7. Thank you, all of you, for helping me find my way back.
Ach, schön. Muse left Aurelia and the rest in charge of the Weisland army and the Pandagrul. After bidding farewell to Maya and the others, Class 7 returned to Aryan Village via the Spirit Path. Wo kommt denn ihr jetzt schon wieder her? Ja, es war schön, dass die Emma mal mit der Vida in Kontakt kam, dass das Ganze immer ganz knapp verpasst war, nur so Bullshit. The two who had gone to investigate the Heimdall had also returned to Erin. The members of Class 7 celebrate Muse's return as well as they discovered of the singularity. One night had settled on the village, the new Class 7 headed off to a certain location at Yuna's suggestion. Wie immer ist Bart. Ah, how positively soothing. I do find a bit embarrassing mingling with a gentleman like this. I'm feeling neutral. Relax, I prefer my chicks fully grown. I ain't exactly getting a response here. What kind of response would that be, huh? Ah, sheesh, a science where are you? The bashful type Muse. If anything, I expected her to have baths with Instructor Rean already. You didn't. Oh, I'm only joking, we haven't bathed together, but well... Muse? Damn, you really got that numbskull Schwarzer to go along with one of your little games? That's actually pretty impressive. I can only assume he was pushed into a position where he couldn't possibly refuse. Speaking of the instructor, I worried about him. Not to mention the fate of the branch campus. Oh, you mean all that stuff Principal Egwin told us? Would have thought the main campus would turn our school into one of the bases. The Weisland Arm Citadel is nothing short of reliable. It appears the Arc Royale has been all over the place with both the Sanguine Ogre and the main campus instructors on TLoH. I figured as much. Sounds like the government got them all right under his thumb. And we'll still have no idea where Mint, Linda and Instructor Toga are. Gut, dass man die Becky und die Vivi vergisst, aber okay. Not even the Iceland army has managed to get a hold of any information about them. We are simply in the dark about what Elise and the princess might be up to. We mentioned the general will be in contact should she discover anything. This makes me wonder if Tita and Tio are okay too. Not to mention Louise and Jessica. I'm sure they're safe, just like Pablo, Sydney and the others were. We'll see them again. For now, we just have to trust in everyone's abilities. So a lot of them are tougher than I gave them credit for. Hell, even Tatiana's come a long way. Oh, you don't say? You're damn right I didn't. Well, if we gotta believe in everyone, that includes believing in ourselves too. We did manage to get all of new Class 7s back together after all, even if it did take some time doing. Yes, all that remains is to get our instructor back. It will take the combined efforts of all of us, Class 7s, new and old. I can ignore the obligations my own plans demand, but I still intend to plan my part as a member of Class 7 to the fullest of my ability. Ha, well, I ain't gonna let being a wanted man slow me down more. We don't need Schwarzer's help to knock some heads together. Right, we may not have our instructor by our side, but we can still make good use of what we've learned from him. He'd expect nothing less of us. You said it, let's make it happen. Yeehaw.
Emma.
Wie sogar der Name unten ausgegraut ist.
Rean!
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 Rean! Rean!
Rean! Rean!
Rean!
Rean!
Instructor Rean!
Instructor Rean!
Instructor Rean!
Instructor Rean!
Schwarzer!
Rean, collect the fragments.
Okay, an sich war es ein bisschen cringy, dass halt wirklich jeder Rean gerufen hat. Auf jeden Fall wissen wir jetzt, wie er heißt. Aber das Geilste war halt der Ash am Schluss.
Looks like you went up a rank.
Vor allem Rean. Instructor. Schwarzer.
Here's a little treat on me.
Gladiator headband.
Nice work, troops. I know it ain't easy.
Safe. So. Wie wir abgeschlossen haben, gehen wir erst am Schluss. Das war jetzt nur ein Zwischenstand. Dachte ich das letzte Mal. Warte, das habt ihr auch gesehen dann, glaube ich. So, an der Stelle bedanke ich mich aber dann bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns wieder in der nächsten Folge von Trace of Cold Steel 4. Macht's gut und Servus.